Okay. It is Tuesday, February 4th, and this is an important AMA. That's why we have the CEO here of Weset and WeCoin. We have a big change coming, and we have a lot of questions, and we have a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So we're taking the time required to meet with our community, to explain everything that's happening and receive all questions to clarify. So this is like the source document for WeCoin on Virtual's protocol. This is like the master source of information. After this, we'll use this transcript to create blogs, etc. But we need the community and the people who are listening and watching. You guys are now the experts. You guys are the ones up to date. So thank you for joining. And hopefully you could also, as community leaders and experts, help us share this information with anyone else who comes in with misinformation or FUD or confusion. So I'm going to go over some of the basics of what we're doing. Okay. So WeCoin is migrating to base chain through Virtual's protocol. So I'm going to go over some of the key facts and timelines right now. We're going to launch the AI agent on February 8th in a few days. So in order to be eligible to receive the airdrop, you need to hold WeCoin, the Binance chain WeCoin, in a private key wallet. Private key wallet, like Trust or MetaMask, not MEXC. On February 8th, when we launch the agent, the bonding curve begins. So this is a token sale process via bonding curve. So not all of the tokens will be for sale because, of course, Weset is securing many for our treasury as well as the community and the airdrop for those who hold WeCoin on Binance chain. So the bonding curve is complete when all the tokens are sold. So when all the tokens are sold, the price will go up. Okay, the bonding curve is a smart contract that sells the WeCoin. Okay, and it sells it for virtual protocols, and the virtual protocols is then locked as liquidity. Okay, you could also sell your WeCoin back to the bonding curve. Okay, once the bonding curve is complete, once 1 billion, the total 1 billion supply is off the market, the WeCoin moves from the bonding curve to DEXs like Uniswap and Airdrop. And it uses the virtuals from the bonding curve as the liquidity pair. And at that point, we will do the airdrop of BNB WeCoin to the community. Okay, so it's after the bonding curve is complete, the airdrop occurs. And then we have the full AI agent deployment. Notice how I did not give a date for the snapshot. We're not going to have one particular snapshot, and we're not going to disclose that to the community in order to prevent a price pump and dump. So for example, if we were to say we're having a network snapshot on February X, well, everyone would buy WeCoin until that date. They would benefit from the snapshot, and then they would dump and sell WeCoin on Binance chain. So we're not going to give a date for the snapshot. And we think that that's fair to the community. Okay. At this point, Nadeem, do you guys have any questions, comments? Okay. I'm waiting for questions either in X or Telegram. Okay. None right now. Okay. I'm going to go into a bit more information about the bonding curve. So what is the bonding curve? It's a smart contract system that automatically adjusts token price based on demand. So as we move through the bonding curve and more WeCoin gets purchased on the Virtuals protocol, the price goes up and up. So it's important. You're going to get your airdrop, but if you want to continue to build your WeCoin position on base Virtuals protocol to get in early on the bonding curve to secure your base. Okay, in order to complete the bonding curve, Nadeem, turn your volume down. Here you go. In order to complete the bonding curve, all of the WeCoin needs to be sold. Then the bonding curve is complete. And it's about, the total supply is 1 billion, and this total volume sold needs to be about 400,000. Okay, so this model ensures liquidity and fair pricing and a fair launch, and it reduces the risks of manipulation and price dumps. Nadeem, do you have anything to add right now?
Yeah, I just want to add that we are testing also the platform in order to know how much sale we need on the virtuals to achieve the curve bond, because this is so new, and as we have more sales of the token and more token holders, we decrease the number of virtuals we need in order to get the bond curve. Also, we need to have the tokens locked. Give me 1 second. Okay. So we need to have the tokens locked, so the different AIs interact with our own token and start buying the token. Okay, that's another thing that we need in order to increase the volume, to increase the market cap, and achieve the curve bond, the bond curve. So we need also you to understand something very important, and something that it is being asking in all the different in the different places like X or Telegram, in the different groups. The token must be on the wallets. Either is your private wallet or either is centralized. Okay, why? So far, you don't need to do anything. We are going to migrate it, and then we are going just to give the people who already have their tokens just the same amount of token in different network for the percentage that you must have. For example, if we have 10 billions in Binance and there is just 1 million, the rate is 10 out of 1. Okay, so 10 to 1 you will have on your wallet. So math is simple, but you don't need to do anything. We are automatically put you in your wallet the new tokens, and the new tokens will run on base network. When will this happen? After the bond curve. When will this happen? We don't know. We can get the same day we launch it. It can last 1 week. We don't know really. It depends on the market and the people who buy this. Okay.
And just to be super clear, I see this question in X right now. If you hold your tokens on MEXC, you will not get the airdrop. You need to hold it in a private key wallet like Trust or MetaMask.
Yeah, but what is going to happen is, once you want to get your new tokens, you can take it from your SEX and ask for the tokens once the bond curve is done. Before that, you don't need anything. Before the bond curve, there is nothing to do. We will let you know when is the time the tokens on your private wallet. Okay, we will let you know with plenty of time. Okay.
Nadim, I want to be clear because you let them know about what? Because we're decided not having official.
Because what?
We decided we're not having an official snapshot.
Yeah, correct.
What are we letting them know?
Look, this is that's the confusion where we have. The confusion you are having is, remember when Ethereum did a fork? It's almost like a fork. You don't need to do anything. You will have the same amount of tokens on your wallet once the fork is done. Okay, so that's what we are having here. Almost the same process, but different network. Okay, so maybe the process is confused because we need to migrate from one chain to another chain. We need to change the liquidity from one to another exchange. We need to migrate from Binance to Base. So this is complicated, but at the end you will receive the same amount of percentage of your token. But when we finalize the bond curve, the price of the tokens, the value of the tokens will be higher than the actual. Because when we get to the bond curve, it will deploy automatically the tokens on the base network, and it will create the liquidity pool on the Uniswap. Okay? And the value of the tokens will increase at that time. Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about the experience we just had with our partnership token. So last week, we ran an experiment, okay? We have a small project, a small side project, the AKIN Project, which is a Latin American RWA association, okay? And we decided with the community there to run an experiment where we launched the token, we learned about the fair launch, we learned about the bonding curve, and overall, it was a very big success because AKIN is a very small community. There's no marketing, and we're already majority complete the bonding curve. What happened was a lot of other AI agents saw great value in our agent, and they started automatically buying AKIN from the bonding curve. So that's an example of like how we can quickly generate community and adoption and demand immediately by launching on the Virtuals protocol. So if AKIN, which is a very small project, we did it as a trial run to learn and adapt, and we did get some good learning experience, okay? So if that project can have success, imagine what WeCoin can have, which is a much larger community, much better, much stronger community, much larger project, much more investment. So just I'm super optimistic about the launch of WeCoin on Virtuals and Base Network. We also, we ran that and we learned a lot. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second just to add something here, because a lot of people are asking, why are you in 2 tokens? When you do 2 tokens, you kill the project. It is not the way that we are doing here. We have 2 different projects, okay? 2 different goals, different projects itself. One is for real world asset, a platform where you can buy a fraction of an asset that it is already running. And the other one is it's association that gathers a lot of different real world asset companies. Okay, so we are creating two different AI agents. And if you are reading some about these AI agents, you will see that they talk themselves. Okay, so they talk each other. They will talk, or two different AIs will talk in order to get the same goals on the same on the same topic, that it is real world asset. Okay, so these tokens, these two different tokens, will be the same project, leading by the same team. Okay, so that's something that you need to be very open, because we are not killing the project doing two different tokens. No, we are getting two different tokens, two different areas, but they will talk in the same ecosystem on AI.
Let's talk a little bit about the functionalities of the WECO AI agent. So it's going to do pretty much anything we need it to do in the space of tokenization and RWA. It can automate tokenization processes. It could be like a database of information, of legal information, et cetera, on tokenization. And one thing that I like, it could be like an investment advisor expert. So other people or other AI agents that are building RWA portfolios might come to the AI agent and ask for questions on how to allocate or build an RWA portfolio, and it will help it build their portfolio. It could also shill, WeCoin and WeCoin assets to other agents and other RWA portfolios. And the best part is to access the AI agent. There's a few schemes you could use, but all of them require using or holding or spending WeCoin. So that drives the demand for WeCoin, and therefore the price would go up as demand increases.
Okay, let me just also clarify something that we are having here on the comments about the DEX. We are not having liquidity on the DEX so far because we are moving to virtual. So we get all the liquidity to buy the virtual that we need in order to have launch the platform on virtuals. Okay, so you will have on virtuals the same tokens that we will airdrop for the people that already have it so far. Then the other question is, what market cap are we expecting up on June or July? That's something that we cannot give you, but the market will give us the answer. When listed major exchange? So far it's in MEXI and SEYEX. We are not yet in the other in the other exchanges, but after this, after of this, we will find some of the greatest exchanges.
Okay, notice also we're going to be listed on Virtuals protocol, which is another reason why we're choosing that network, is that Virtuals and base network is gaining massive adoption and massive attention. So that's another reason why our AKIN token had success, because we launched through them and we contributed enough initial capital or Virtuals or purchase of our token that it got attention right away from the community. And the same thing will happen with WeCoin. More attention, more initial investment.
Correct. And then the other one is the airdrop exclusive to earlier holders or open to everyone with WeCoin, the private wallet? It is so far open for all the token holders of WeCoin, okay, on your private wallet. And remember, February 8th will be the launch of this AI agent. So you also have this position on the next Saturday to buy the token on the platform, on the virtual protocols platform. That will be the best option to buy the token directly there. We will send the link the same day, because the link is at the moment that we will launch it. We will tell you, we will put a time, how do you call it? Temporizer. So you know exactly at what time we'll start, okay? I need Jeff, I need to go to another meeting for another client also here, but please just everyone keep with Jeff at the final of this AMA because we are live right now and we need to have all the questions answered. And I just want you to let you know that we are here keeping with the project. We are having more technology. We don't stop. We will have this real world asset to the next level. Okay, so everybody keeps with Jeff. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's see if there's any more questions. I just saw one in the chat asking, is the airdrop exclusive to early holders or open to everyone with WeCoin in their private wallet? It's open to everybody. There's no preference to early adopters. So that answers your question. Okay, anything else? Okay, there's another question about confusion with AKIN and WeCoin. So they're separate projects. They're just like they're like a partnership, right? And we used AKIN as an experiment. Okay, so some people got upset. They're like, "Why are you promoting a new project? You know, why? You know, what is this? Blah 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 blah." It's a small experimental community project. Okay, it's local to Latin America. So I mean, I'm an experienced project manager, so I always, you know, and I come from the armed forces, where we ran a lot of exercises prior to our operations. Okay, in order to test, to simulate, to get lessons learned, to improve, and to iterate for the future. So consider that the exercise leading up to the operation. Okay, so don't look at it as like some other project that's taking Weset resources. Okay, we're a professional organization. We're an experienced organization, and everything we do is with a strategic vision to drive adoption of Weset and WeCoin. So no need to doubt us. We're not dumping on you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please. I want to ask, right? AKIN token on Vitra protocol currently, is it going to be separately different from WeCoin uh, on Base that is coming to Base? Are we going to have WeCoin listed also on Vitra protocol?
That's exactly it. So I just said they're separate projects. The Weset or the AKIN token is just like a side project, an experimental project. It was run successfully. We learned a few things for the Weset launch, and you know, so they're separate projects. And what was the second part of your question?
So are we
And
expecting
they are both launch
Bitcoin?
virtuals. Sorry?
Yeah, are we expecting WeCoin on Vitra protocol?
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
We're going to have WeCoin listed on Vitra protocol before it goes live on Base.
Okay, so yeah, in a way, let's just to clarify like the language. Okay, so what happens is it does, I guess, it goes live on the bonding curve, right? On Virtuals protocol. That's like the first step, is we put it on the bonding curve, and right off the bat, Weset is taking the majority for our treasury. Like we have to buy it. Okay, so just to be clear, like we have to lock liquidity and buy our own coin. Okay, so this is why it's a fair launch. So we are taking like the majority of the WeCoin for our treasury, for the growth of Weset and WeCoin, and also for the airdrop. Okay, and then there will be an allocation on the bonding curve that's open for the community to buy. So then that's, I guess you could say that like once we're on the bonding curve, we're live. Okay, but we're not like fully operational. Once the bonding curve is complete, that's when all of the virtual, like all liquidity, like the virtuals that was raised in the selling of the WeCoin goes into a liquidity pool on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or Aerodrome. Okay, and then it becomes more of like a fully decentralized and fully functional and live project. And that's also when the AI agent has all of its like features released.
Okay. So right now I just saw that AKIN has not bonded. So what is going to happen to AKIN?
So just it continues to stay on the bonding curve, and we still have we've begun programming the AI agent. Okay, so it just sort of stays normally. Still have the AI agent, and it's just in order to purchase the AKIN, you have to go to the bonding curve. And then once the bonding curve is complete, it will move to a decentralized exchange, and there will be full functionalities for the AI agent.
Okay. This also means that the AKIN on Ethereum will no longer exist, right?
The AKIN on Ethereum, it still exists. It still exists.
But after the bonding curve on Vitra protocol for AKIN, what happens to the AKIN on ETH? Is it still going to be existing? Like people can still trade on ETH?
Yeah. So as long as it's still it's like a blockchain protocol that's still there, right? So it really just depends. It's up to like the AKIN community to build functionalities for either Ethereum or Base or both, right? And that will decide. So it's still there, and as long as there's a liquidity pairing, it can still be traded, right? So as of now, it remains on Ethereum, fully normal and operational. Again, this is like an experimental project, right? So, but it remains on Ethereum.
Okay, then what about the snapshots that was taken for AKIN token on DEX, right? The wallets that was snapshot, are they gonna get the AKIN base token?
Okay, so good. So the snapshot is one of the things that we learned through AKIN, and it's typical, right? Of course, what happened was a lot of people bought AKIN leading up to the snapshot. The snapshot occurred, and then they sold, right, in order just to get the airdrop. So we want to avoid that with WeCoin. So we're not actually going to have an official snapshot date. Okay, we'll let you know after it happens. Now you're talking about when the airdrop will occur. We're waiting until the bonding curve is complete. Once the bonding curve is complete, the airdrop will happen. Why? Because if we airdrop the token, people will have the token and they could go to the bonding curve and they could sell their AKIN. So if they're selling, then they're hurting the bonding curve. So we complete the bonding curve, and then we do the airdrop.
Okay, so for the airdrop, is it going to be based on 1:1 on AKIN?
Sorry, what? I don't understand the question.
From the last message I saw on AKIN, for the airdrop, like you're holding 1 million AKIN, are you going to receive airdrop equal to 1 million?
No, just because the supply is different, right? But the ratio will be the same. Because on virtuals, the supply is always 1 billion of your collection. But I think AKIN had a supply of 10 billion. So it's just like 10 to 1.
Okay, that's great. Then what about WeCoin, the WeCoin airdrop that is coming as well? How is it going to look like? Let's assume I'm holding 1 million WeCoin on DEX, and the airdrop, what am I going to get from the airdrop?
You're going to get the same, like the same proportion of WeCoin that you have in your wallet, the snapshot, is the proportion of the airdrop that you get.
So it means the more WeCoin I hold right now, the more airdrop I'm possibly going to get.
That's correct. It's exactly true. The more you hold at the airdrop, the more you'll get airdrop to you.
So currently there is no LP added on PancakeSwap, and people can actually not trade there. So what is going to happen after WeCoin is on Vitra protocol? Are we going to have LP return back to PancakeSwap?
The LP is currently, the liquidity is currently in PancakeSwap. And then the community and the CEO will decide what to do with the Binance chain.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Then one more question.
Okay.
Are we going to have the price of WeCoin on Base when it launched and WeCoin on BXC chain? Like,
Yes.
let's say MEX, are we going to have same price of WeCoin
Yes.
on Base and WeCoin
Well,
on
the
MEX?
same price. That's to the market to decide. There will probably be different prices.
So if there are different prices and they are same project as you have said, what do you think about that? Don't you think that is kind of not good for the project where we're having different prices and same project?
Our plan is to eventually migrate everything to Base. So the AI and like they're different projects, right? As of right now, WeCoin on Base is the utility token, right? The token that you use to get discounts and access to real world assets on the Weset marketplace. The Base coin is for the AI agent. Okay, so they're actually they are different projects. Okay,
yeah,
they're different.
I
They're
get
different
that.
products. So we can decide after what we want to do with like Binance chain. If we want to keep it, like we could keep it as like the utility token and etc. Or we could bridge them and have them that like if we bridge them, they would probably have the same price. Or we could move the liquidity all the way over to Base.
Okay, so what is going to happen when you list WeCoin on Base? What's going to happen to WeCoin on MEX? Are we going to have the Base network added to MEX where we could deposit our token from Base to MEX, or we're still going to have just the B and B chain?
So good. Okay, MEXC will only support Binance chain, WeCoin. We will look for. So I'll put it this way though. We with a successful launch of WeCoin on Base, we will have capital to look at centralized exchange listings. So it will MEXC won't automatically support the new coin, but we will have opportunity to look for, to either list on MEXC or other exchanges, maybe larger exchanges.
Okay, so it means
with the community.
Okay, so if you have to list WeCoin on a new SEC exchange, it has to be the base WeCoin, right?
Yes.
So what happens to the BXC WeCoin? Aren't you going to list that on MOSEC?
Well, it's already on MEXC, and we'll leave it there.
So won't you list the BXC on more exchange? It's just going to be on MEXC.
Probably just. I mean, we can't. Probably just MEXC. I would say probably.
Okay, I see. So the WeCoin on BXC is going to just be on MEXC, while the base is going to be on more SEC. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we are building as a community, right? So I would say, yeah, there's opportunity on Base to explore more centralized exchanges.
So now practically we're going to be having WeCoin on both different chain, right? What is the plan to increase the value of WeCoin on Mexi or WeCoin on BXC right now?
So we want to put our focus onto base chain. That's where we want to build. We want to be innovative and cutting edge. Okay, so the AI agent is something that excites our team, it excites our community, it excites like the developers, and we see tons of opportunity. There's so much growth, and there's a real opportunity for us to position ourselves. As you know, like AI and AI agents are growing in massively like this year, and we want to take advantage of that opportunity. So we want to focus on the AI agent on base chain.
Okay.
Because we see huge potential, and we hope the community does too. So I hope you guys are excited. There's huge potential here. Some people, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but I just see tons of opportunity.
Yeah, there's actually a huge potential with the base WeCoin coming and with this whole AI stuff, right? But the concern with the community, personally, like me, the concern is I'm holding WeCoin on Mexi right now. I'm just wondering how you guys are going to, bring in more value to the WeCoin on Mexi. Of course, everybody wants to make money. So we are holding on Mexi. So, and people are getting more on Mexi. So how are we going to get more value, increase the
So what
price
I
and
would
all?
do, okay, guys, I'll be honest. What I would do is I get your WeCoin off of Mexi. First of all, Mexi has not been good to Weset or WeCoin. They haven't. They're not helping the price at all. People think that like if you get listed on a centralized exchange, your price goes up. Not necessarily the case. Like Mexi charged us a lot of money, then they didn't promote our coin, and then they fucking dumped our coin. Okay, they're not. Mexi is like not a WeCoin friend and partner. Okay, they damaged the project. So, like, if I were you guys, straight up, I would take my WeCoin off of Mexi, hold it all in your private key wallet, like MetaMask or Trust, hold it, get the airdrop, and then focus resources on your base chain. And you also invest in the bonding curve.
That was a good idea. That was a good idea, right? So why
And
don't we just move?
then
Why
on
move
base chain, when we
when
complete the bonding curve, we have more resources and experience to more diligently choose a better centralized exchange for WeCoin on base. Al, I appreciate all your questions. I got time for maybe one more, and then I got to log off too. Or anything else from other people? Okay.
Hello, dear Jove. I have a question. Could I ask?
Go ahead.
Yes, from the last year, I was the WECO holder, and I heard something, and I also signed the X and some other places regarding the partnership between Weset and Chainlink. Could you please describe what is the outcome and benefit from this partnership?
Okay, so the main benefit, so WeCoin has Weset has a partnership with Chainlink, and it's something that we believe is a great asset for the company. So we have a close working relationship and a strong professional relationship with the Chainlink team, which is very valuable. So we've done 2 Chainlink integrations. The first is Chainlink automation, where we automate payouts. So as you know, if you go to Weset.app and you purchase an RWA token, you get automated payouts I think it's every month now. You get your payouts to your wallet. So we work with Chainlink to automate those payouts, which is an important piece of RWA infrastructure. And it just shows, I mean, the trust that a major company, blockchain company has in Weset, and also the value that we provide to the space by providing like the best automated payouts in order to ensure like the most secure, experience, secure and smooth user experience in the RWA space. The second one was we went cross-chain. We used their CCIP to make WeCoin cross-chain. So WeCoin is bridged to Ethereum. It hasn't really been adopted on Ethereum, but it was. It was a good technological advancement that we could leverage that coding and our connection with Chainlink to build bridges in the future, potentially BNB and Base. So those are our two partnerships, or our two connections with Chainlink. Okay, guys, I've got to go. A few more questions. What date will WeCoin launch on Base Network? We're launching on Base Network February 8th is when we launch the agent protocol and the bonding curve. February 8th. It's in a few days. Okay. Is the AI agent holders of WeCoin getting? Okay, sure. All right. That's it, guys. Right. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your participation. I hope everybody's bullish. We're super bullish. We'll keep you updated on Telegram and on X. And the next few days we're launching. So stay tuned. Hold your WeCoin on chain and get ready to have some fun on the bonding curve. And the future is limitless. We plan on dominating the RWA AI space. Okay. Have a good day. Thank you, everybody, for joining.